All right, Cam, so just general thoughts as far as you getting ready for the Rose Bowl and what makes this game maybe special than other bowl games.
Just because the Rose Bowl is very traditional. I feel like this is a very important game. We just need to win it out there and see how far doing it.
I know last time you guys played, you didn't feel like you had your best defensive effort. What has practice been like the last 4 or 5 weeks trying to write a different story to end the season?
Practice has been very tough. We getting after it on offense and defense. We getting stronger, more physical out there. So.
These games are always interesting because you play a team that you really don't know anything about. Utah playing in their first Rose Bowl. What do you know about them? What have you learned over the last month as you watched them film?
I learned that they're a really good team. You know, most people don't give them like they're a good team. So we go out there and compete.
On defense, you're missing Haskell Garrett. I mean, he's a big guy up there in the middle, and now he helps the secondary out. What's it like as you try to plug in new guys all over this team that are going to get some new experience?
I just feel like we just have the next man up mentality. We always have to go out there and go out there and know who you are. So when you get put in a situation, it's the next man up.
Do you feel like you guys have something to prove? Do you feel like you're an angrier team now than you may have been a month ago?
I feel like we always have something to prove every time we stand on the field. You don't want to never disappoint yourself. Most importantly, especially the brothers on the team.
Cam, this is our first time talking to you since you decided to come back for next year, right? And so can you just talk to us about, what actually went into that decision in the end? Because, the last time we talked to you, you were still making up your mind, but now obviously you've decided another year at Ohio State.
Really what really made my mind was like a lot of stuff just didn't sit right with me. I felt like I had a lot more to prove here, and I felt like I could really help out the team.
And how much is the chance to be healthy for a full year kind of play into that and get a full season's worth of tape on film as well?
I mean, that's I don't really think about that. I just go out there and just try to compete every day. And if I'm healthy, I'm healthy. If I'm just take it one day at a time.
What were the conversations like with your coaches and teammates when you were trying to make that decision?
I didn't really speak much on it because I didn't want anybody's opinion. I just wanted to come from straight from me. So they gave me time to think on my own. I made a decision.
What was the reaction from your teammates when you told them and your coaches as well?
I mean, they was happy I was coming back. The young guys, I feel like I can go out there, I can help them learn more, and hopefully just to go on the field, just go out there.
How does it feel to be in the spotlight in Rose Bowl, LA?
LA beautiful. I love LA. It was a little rainy yesterday, but today was a good day out there.
How do you prepare yourself for the distractions of what's going on and everything for the game?
I usually just tone it out. I don't really get too much like social media and seeing different stuff. I just be on my own.
What's the most impressive thing about Utah's offense and what you've seen in film study?
They really know they know how to control numbers on the team. I feel like they really good setup for offense.
Have you had a chance to talk to Coach Knowles anymore since we talked to you last a few weeks ago?
No, I talked to him. I talked to him one time. I was trying to just focus on this game. I wasn't really trying to focus on next year or anything.
What did he think about the fact that you're going to be on his defense obviously next year?
I think he likes that I'm coming back. I really haven't really got into depth really about it, but me and him talked a little bit, chopped it up. So.
Cam, I'm sure you asked this already, but what ultimately swayed you to want to come back and just come back so I think play another year?
I just had a lot of stuff I just needed to do more here. I feel like my chapter here wasn't done, wasn't complete, and there's a lot of stuff we develop on and a lot of games to win.
Is it mainly like development or things you wanted to do more? What kind of things that you have goals and what steps do you want to take?
I want to develop as a player, as a leader. I feel like the leader role has been slowly growing on me. I really don't consider myself a leader yet, but eventually over time I can get there and help develop this stuff.
What did you do better this year, maybe than you've done in years past? What did you feel like you improved the most in this season?
I feel like I understand the game more. Coming in freshman year, from receiver, I didn't really know much at corner. I didn't know anything really. I was just out there. So this year I'm starting to learn more how to break down film, how to study receivers, how to cover different ones. That's about it.
Cam, I don't know if you can ask this. I just walked up, so I apologize. But playing this year, coming off the Achilles, how much closer to 100% did you get as the season went on, and how much better can you be? Because I've heard with an injury like that, it takes some time, even after you feel good, to trust it and things like that. How much better can you be next year? How much better do you feel towards the end of the season?
My Achilles hasn't really bothered me at all. I really came back early. I was healthy early. I had no pains, so I was fine with my Achilles.
So even mentally, it wasn't something you were thinking about during
No,
the
not
season?
at all.
Cam, I don't know what the coaching staff's going to look like next year. You obviously work with Matt Barnes. What would you want to say about him as a coach playing for him coming back this year?
He's a great coach. You know, he always keeps us motivated to go out there and compete. He always challenges us and put us in different situations to make sure we come out on top.
And there's going to be a different look next year. How excited are you for that?
Well, I'm excited. I haven't really looked at it yet, but I'm excited to see what to bring in.
You also obviously made your decision about coming back. Probably talking about it. I'm sorry. Just kind of run through again the motivation for that decision.
Unfinished business, a lot of development to be made. So I have a long way to go in my college career, so I'm going to figure it out.
In a game like this one, against a team like Utah who wants to run the ball a lot, how does the secondary play a part in stopping the run, while also being aware of play action and things like that? It seems like that's a way to get beat. How do you avoid kind of lulling into a sleep if you're not involved as much as you would against a passing team?
We just have to have, the secondaries have to have good eye control, focus on our man, see the ball, we get the ball, it's a run, we want to play the run too. If it's pass, play pass.
Utah's a team that throws their tight ends a lot. Have you noticed that on film? Just like how much they use like their tight ends, they line up with like 2-3 tight ends at times.
Like they run a lot of tight ends. Their tight ends are really good players, so you out there just have to cover them.
How different is that for like a secondary and for your like pass defense compared for a team that uses tight ends as much as they do?
I mean, I feel like for me personally, it's not a difference. You have to cover someone, you have to cover them. But for most days, probably, I'm not gonna say that, but they run a lot of tight ends. They good, but.